live today for our interview series, and I have Colleen Roulo, who is the owner of Next Stop Fun. And she's going to share with us a little bit more about herself, how she came to this amazing opportunity that brings her the greatest amount of joy. And then we're going to ask her a number of questions about how she does what she does when she does it, and learning from an independent small business owner. And what I want to share about Colleen is that I met her through our Chamber of Commerce. And more importantly, it's called the Huron Valley Referral Network, HVRN. And it's a 7 a.m. meeting that is a lot like BNI, if you're familiar, in the Business National um, or Network International, and a very specific outline, structure, expectations, dialing your business to the next level. And so, with that, that's how I got to meet Colleen. She came in and she was checking us out. She came in as a guest. Like it's really important for us all to do, check out the environment, how the energy feels. Is this a meeting that really gets things done? Are they people that you can like and trust and really work with? And so we were so excited that she came in, she checked us out, she came in with absolute joy. You could feel the authenticity immediately when she came in to share what she has to offer and in pursuit of giving others this amazing this experience that some of us are a little hesitant on when it comes to travel. We want to do it, but yet we're a little nervous about the details. She has all the details figured out for us because that's her job. So I'm very excited for you to meet Colleen. So thank you for bringing such great energy, authenticity, and also selfishly some amazing specials that I believe all of us in the group will be traveling multiple times this year because of you. So share with us a little bit more about you.
Well, hi, Maggie, and hi, everyone, and thank you for having me on today. I am very excited. And as Maggie said, this group that I have joined on Thursday mornings, I definitely recommend they're the most amazing people. So I've aligned myself with a wonderful group. So thank you for having me. So a little bit about me. I have spent many years, I should say over 40, working for global corporations, and I help them build their marketing platforms. And these are global corporations. I help them grow their social media presence with accounts up to 10,000 accounts per client. And also, I help them develop all of their CRM um, database management systems. And for some of you not familiar with that, that's your customer management um, relational databases. So that's where you put all your customers together. So doing that for so many years for global corporations, it was really great. But I had an incredible journey, but I needed to shift my focus. I needed to focus on something that was more personal and meaningful. And I wanted to work with other people and I wanted to give them joy and memories and laughter and fun, most of all. So, what I decided to do is since I'm focusing on people, families, groups of people, I decided to do something I consider fun. And one of the things I love the most is travel. So whether you're going down to Disney World and getting on that roller coaster, or you're climbing on board a cruise ship where they're feeding you and you're dancing all night, and or you're just, sitting on a beach somewhere, just relaxing and enjoying that book that you want to read. I want to give back and give people those few moments because we've all done so much work, whether we're a parent, we're in the corporate office, or we're helping people at the retail stores. It doesn't matter. I wanted to allow people to get that moment of joy and fun, something that they make those memories and they can say, "Oh my gosh, that was such a great time." So I completely changed directions and I decided to do something I'm passionate about, which is travel. So I spent a lot of times looking across different host companies, and that is where you want to become independent, but you have a host company that provides information. And the host company I found is amazing. We're in the Travel Institute. There's only a few companies listed there. You could find Cornerstone there. But there's CLIA, and a lot of these are acronyms that all of us have different acronyms, but they're ASTA, they're Travel Leaders Network. So I found a reputable company who the owner, there's 3,500 of us that are independent, is still part of the team every day. And even though I'm independent, I wanted to work for a team that loves helping each other, that we come in and we're a team. We make sure that everybody has the best time. And that's what I needed to join and be part of. So now I get to do the funnest thing. I actually design stuff still, but I actually do travel itineraries for people. So what I ask them to do is share their goals, share their experience. What do they love to do? Um, what's their 1 year, idea of a vacation? What's their 3 year maybe idea of a vacation? So what I want to do is take all the stress off of people. I want to go out there and find all the different opportunities because it's not one size fit all. And that's the most important thing. As Maggie or other people know, this is your vacation. It's your personalized memories. It's your fun. So I'm here to assist and I want to help you plan. And whether, again, it's family trip, group trip, it's just you solo. You just need some time away for yourself. I want to have you experience that difference. I want let you enjoy that week or those weekends or whatever it might be. And I don't want to charge any fees. I think this is so important that people help each other and give them that joy of life. So I decided when I pursued this, I am not going to charge any planning fees. I don't I want people to just enjoy everything. I will be happy to spend my time researching, bringing everything to the table for everybody. And I think having people have fun is I'm getting goosebumps. It matters to me. I want to make a difference for them. So that's kind of how I came about doing this. And I had 100% support with my family. So I completely shifted gears. And I now do this and I want to help people. And as I always tell people, I might be independent, but I've got an amazing team that I meet with every Thursday. But I also have an amazing host company where there's 3,500 of us that we always support each other and we always want everybody to have the best time. So that's how I came to do this. And I named my company Next Stop Fun because you know how you're riding in a car and everybody's like, oh, where's our next stop now? Because you're going to different places.
Yep.
Well, I wanted the next stop to be fun. So that's how I came up with the name. I know I'm talking a lot, but I wanted you guys to all know about my background, why I did this. I want to help people. I want to meet people. I want to socialize. And the other thing is too, I know everybody talks about, oh, I can just do this myself. Well, there's a lot of things that people don't realize when they go to look at something. I'm going to use Royal Caribbean as an example. They were like, oh, I just seen the special on the internet. It's $1,000 for a room. I'm just going to go out there and book this room and it's done. Well, part of the things they don't realize is when you're booking with me, I have the opportunity to not only see your $1,000 offer, but I can actually log in, see all the offers available to you, all the perks available to you because I will work due diligently for hours to make sure you get the most benefits you can get from your package. So a lot of people don't realize maybe I can get you extra onboard credit. It's an extra $50. You can buy, some photos or you can go on an excursion, for example. So that's why I don't charge people. So you could go price it yourself. But I am looking for everything I can in the back end. And I can give recommendations. There's shows each night or there's excursions you can do, or even your different ports, things to do or not do. Um, the other thing too is I know again you could do it by yourself, but I don't understand why some people might want to because if you can trust somebody to do this for you and they know they have your back, because I just don't book for you. I'm with you from the beginning all the way through your trip to the very end. I even put all of your itinerary, even if it's a dinner reservation, on your phone for you, and you have that hard copy just in case the internet's not working, where you are. You can call me from wherever you are around the world. I don't care what time it is. And the other thing I wanted to make sure I coupled in with this, which through my host company I have access to, we have two of the best travel protection companies around the world. And I think this is so important because as a traveler myself, on my first trip cruise, somebody had gotten injured, unfortunately, and they needed to airlift him off. They didn't have insurance. And all of these gentlemen, they were in their 20s, each had to get a credit card out and pay $20,000 for the airlift, right? So that's just the airlift. I don't know what the port cost was once they got to that hospital. And that was back in like 2001. So personally, I've always had travel protection, but now I get to offer it to people because I think it's so important. You don't know when you're going to need extra medical, extra dental. And I call it my red button. Maggie, do you mind if I show them that my red button?
Yeah, I love
I'm
it.
sorry, yeah. Okay, so this is one of the insurance policies, and this is what gave me a peace of mind. I'm not a travel insurance person. I only provide it, but I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm hoping it comes in okay with the camera. Oh, it's kind of coming in. So there's my red button on my phone. It actually says on trip medical assistance. I
Mm.
don't care if you're 20, I don't care if you're 18, I don't care if you're 75. I have my button, and even when I go past 100 miles from home on my trips and I spend the night, this kicks in. So people always forget, even going to Canada, since we're all in Michigan, you
Mhm.
need your travel protection or insurance. So I want it to be a full service shop. And I want to provide as much as possible as long as those people can actually enjoy their trip and make the best of it and just make those memories.
Aw, that's so good. And I love that you are 100%. It sounds like you said, you're through the whole process. You're starting it here and walking them all the way through the process. I love that you've got the automation from your background to put in somebody's calendar. This is the
Mhm.
details, but you have the old school paper. Somebody feels they need it like in their palm of
Mhm.
their hand. Yeah, you've gone on a lot of these trips, so you already know what to expect. You have the team that you can lean into and ask advice, feedback from any of these places that maybe you haven't been yet. And I love that you're very authentic in that true value of what you want to have others experience.
Mhm.
And that's so special. So I have so thank you for sharing about you. I do have some very detailed questions as a
Okay.
businesswoman that I think will be really helpful for others to get to know you. And so what would you say is the most important lesson you've learned on your journey to success, both in life and business, that you wish more people knew about?
Well, especially when you transition and where you're thinking about doing something else, take the time that this was so important. Sit back and say, what do I want to be doing to get up every day? What is going to make me happy? That's going to complete myself along with the others around you, right? Because you never want to interfere with anybody else or affect anybody else. But it's so important that you spend your life helping others and making companies happy and doing all the rest.
Mhm.
It's so important that you wake up and go, you know what? I'm going to get up every day and do something that I love, that I can help other people with stuff they love to do. And I think that was my most important journey. And once I knew that, that's when I started to do my homework. I didn't just jump on the wagon with the first company that, I researched or, here say this, here say that. I did my due diligence so that I knew long term I could be proud of what I'm doing and love what I'm doing and stand behind what I'm doing. So that was my most important lesson is make sure you think about your true happiness because when you're happy, everybody else around you is happy too. And that is so
Happy
important.
wife, happy life.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
100%.
So, how do you maintain focus and clarity on your vision, especially when you're faced with challenges or self-doubt?
Um, I guess when I go to focus, I set myself there, right? It's like this is something that is important to somebody else. It's something that's important to me. I set my focus on I don't get frustrated, right? I keep going. I don't give up. If I don't have a solution yet, I'm going to tell you I'm still looking into a solution. And I am not afraid to ask questions because nobody should be afraid to ask. And I will reach out to those 3,500 members and say, hey, has anybody been to, in Peru and in this town, and what's a really cool place to stay at for somebody that might like to do this? So I don't ever give up. I will reach out and ask for help. And can I give you an example of one?
Hmm.
One
Hmm.
of my clients that I love them to death. I had met them and this was an unusual ask. It wasn't what I was expecting, but they're like, hey, it's our 25th anniversary actually this year. And we've always wanted to go to Alaska. I'm like, great. Would you like to cruise there? Would you like to do a train across Alaska? They're like, no, 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 no. Their favorite thing in the world, it's a couple. They love to be in the woods and go fishing. So I said, they said, I'm like, you want to go in the woods and go fishing? They're like, yes. So they said, put us in the middle of Alaska, in the middle of the woods, and find us fishing. Oh, a little bit of gold panning too. Oh, and we need running water. So that was like running water in the middle of the woods. Well, I didn't give up. Spent a week. We actually found a log cabin, hand built by a gentleman, that has some running water in it, next to an amazing Alaskan fishing stream. It has bear spray in the cabin for the wildlife around it. So they are actually going this year to a cabin in the middle of the woods of Alaska. The fishing poles are provided. Half hour from there is the gold panhandling. And look at, they are just so excited. They are like, they've been trying for years to get this. So that's an example. It's like it might not be there, but don't give up. You might find it.
Oh my
So
gosh, I love that.
they, so
I
that's,
love how specific they were that you could say, okay, we're going to find this. And you did, but you also taught them to ask, which is the importance that we forget
yes.
so many times that there is the allowance to ask for what it is that we need, want, or desire. Is it budget? Is it a matter of where we're going, the variety, how many days, how many nights? Like there's a lot of asks. And depending
Hmm.
where we are in life, it could be all inclusive, that's really important, or it could be kid friendly, or it could be, we want to smell the ocean and get in the ocean.
Yeah.
Or it could be we want to be on a ski trip. So you can do it all, is what I've learned. Clearly, if you can find a running water in the woods, that's awesome.
So yeah, that's the most important thing is when you're working with the clients, asking the questions and them sharing. Like as I said in the beginning, this is their trip. It's not mine. It's getting personalized for them. So share everything with me. Tell me what you want to do. Tell me, your budget, of course, because some people's budget are here and some are here.
And
And
then some don't have one.
yeah, that's true too. Those are interesting. Like, oh, I'll take 30 days and cruise, all these countries, right? But that's what's important that, everybody doesn't have the same budget, but everybody loves to have fun,
Hmm.
right? So I I just love when customers, that's why I said it's getting to know the people and being
With them.
working together because I'm I am working with you to make sure everything, like I said, from beginning to very end, till you walk home and step in your house at home or wherever you live, I'm with you 100% of the way.
I love it. I love it. So, what are your daily habits or practices that have been the key to your personal growth and achieving your goals?
Well, I've been through this. I don't just sit here and like do nothing. I actually, because of my health company, we have back end training for all of our suppliers, which means I'm actually getting trained by Royal Caribbean, just as if I'm a Royal Caribbean employee. And you go through all of this training and multiple steps and everything and for certifications.
Good.
So if I'm not planning a trip, I'm still doing more certifications or the business people from the different suppliers. It's not just where a lot of people can just call like a call center, can you help me out book this trip, right? They can't see the whole picture where the actual business people that are from our suppliers, like from Royal or Carnival, they get on with us and they do more personalized training with us to say, hey, this is coming up and here are some new features we have. So I like to learn. I like to, understand in the back end, where can I find all the perks? What can I, get extra for everybody? So when I'm not socializing with people or help planning trips, I am still learning and getting all those certifications or, keeping up to date on everything happening.
Oh, that's good. I love that they have that back end support because then that makes the difference. It's full
Yes,
circle. So,
it
and
is.
it's nice to hear about those certifications so that that also lends to the side that people are like, "Oh, I got this." And you're like, "Well, I have this much knowledge. I'm gonna, I've already done this, this, and this for you." So then they have a direct route, not only to saving time and money, but also that stress level that they can lean in because you've experienced so much support and direct connection to the places that you're sending them. So
Yeah, and
that's
to the
awesome.
business, actually, business development managers that work for the suppliers too, which is great. So when people have groups, I can contact directly saying, I got this group going. And so that always helps too. But I'm very proud. I've got over 20 plus certifications. And I'm still doing more, even though I know about the stuff, I want to be certified so that as you're talking to me, if you're looking for a supplier, I'm speaking from knowledge, not just, you know,
Ideas.
ideas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. I love it.
So,
Okay. So
yeah.
one
So
last
I'm always
question.
learning.
I love it. That's the sign of growth and independence and leadership. So, so good. Last question. How
Okay.
do you balance ambition and rest, ensuring that you stay aligned with your values and avoid burnout?
So that's an interesting question because I might be a little different than some people. Due to my background in IT, Um, we used to it wasn't uncommon to do 60 hours a week.
Hmm.
And back when I started in IT, it wasn't uncommon to work evenings and weekends, but you had to be in the office because you didn't have internet and home computers back at the time. So, I think what helps me, I don't get burned out because I think I get too excited. Every time I have a new client, I get excited to start that journey again for them. And like once in a blue moon, and this sounds funny, seeing my granddaughters, that makes, I don't know, it's kind of like, oh, I'm just going to go hang with family for a little bit, and it means the world to me, as it does for everybody else. And I've never been burned out yet or stressed out yet. I think I'm having too much enjoyment helping other people.
That's good. Well, because you're in your sweet spot, that makes a big difference. And it sounds like when you need to take a break and kiddos are so active that you are taking multiple
Hmm.
breaks. I know a couple of times where we've said you're going here, you're going there. So those are your resets that are helping you get back. But the joy of, I think only what I could imagine that it's the joy of the journey with someone in, finding that cabin in the woods.
Yes.
Like that's a true like, shot in the arm, like we did it. Ah!
Yes, that was like a dance around my desk celebration.
Yeah, and then when they go and then taking pictures, that whole process that you get to like literally experience with them, I think that is definitely makes sense. I'm wondering, are you growing your team? Because I can think of a number of women who might enjoy joining you in the business side.
Absolutely. The team could grow. It works a little differently because we're not an MLM. They would become an independent. They would get the training the same I do from the suppliers, But going through my experience, and if people are looking to go into this, I absolutely love them to come to me. I can talk to them high level. I can understand what are they looking to do, with the background I've had. And I would love to be able to help people actually get back into this. And the nice part about it is because I went through those stepping stones, I know exactly what to experience. They're not going in cold turkey to some company says, okay, go sell travel because there is no minimum that you have to sell. There is no timeline that you have to sell. What I found is this is at your pace. This is what will make you happy. You have no limits you have to meet. You have no expectations of other people. It's just for yourself. What would you like and what do you expect of yourself?
Hmm.
So I do know people that do this part-time and they love it, because then they book their own travel too.
Right.
So there's a couple little perks there and
Mhm.
there for us. But absolutely, if anybody would like to look into becoming an independent travel advisor, I'd love to talk to them.
Oh, good, good,
And
good.
I've got some great, tips for them and anything I've built, I can share, some of that because I know what it's like starting from scratch. And
Hmm.
having my IT background gave me a huge, a little bit of a head start because I could understand back in systems no matter whose it is.
Hmm.
So I could help them with that.
That's great. I love it. I love it. Is there anything else that's crossed your heart that you feel that someone needs to know?
Um, that I think that's important to know that I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it because I want to make a difference. I'm also helping some charities out now that, I have some time. I want to make a difference for other people's happiness. So this is matters to me because I know it matters to them too. So that's, I think, if people know I'm here for you, not for me, that makes the difference, I believe.
Oh, that's so great. That's so great. And when we post this with our in our YouTube and in our Worthy Collective Women's space, I'll make sure to put your email, your phone number, your website, your social media, and then you may also have some specials so we can place that because I know that you shared in our group. There's currently an Aruba special. You have savings on a number of things. The difference is that you get access to all of it, and that's what I was learning before we hit record, was that you can see like the back end of everything. So like if we see a special on Facebook or online or anything, like we see this and you see this. So
Correct.
you can compare all the promotions against the promotions and then even against other say cruise industries or resorts, so you have the back end access to so many more, and that's why someone would want to come to you, not just to save themselves time but also the money category,
Yes. Yeah.
stress of some of the extras that they may not know about. And what was interesting, you shared one day about the insurance and how there's been a few people in our group that were so grateful you had mentioned that because it saved them in a number of different areas that, so that education that you have is really helpful. So we'll make sure that when we share and post this, that we'll get all your information. Somebody can click to call you, click to email you, click to go to see any of the specials within your private group, that they would be able to see what's happening. Because whenever they find this, they might say, oh, it's winter time. I need to go somewhere.
Yes.
Summertime. I need to go somewhere. It's someone's special occasion. Or I too love to fish in the middle of nowhere. You never know.
Yes,
And
you
you'll be
never
able to
know.
say, I have a man, I have a place, I have a this, I have a that. So thank you for your precious time. I so appreciate it. And we'll make sure that all your details are placed so that they can come find you.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much, Maggie, today for the time. And I just really appreciate and thank you for having me. I love being part of our group too, our Thursday morning group. So this is wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.